bees, I'm Marie from Humblebee and Me, and today we are making something I am calling Creamy Jelly Facial Cleanser. Now, I suspect quite a few of you are going to think that I was trying to dupe Glossier's Milky Jelly Cleanser with this formulation, but I honestly wasn't. My inspiration came from looking to riff on some of the gelled facial cleansers I've shared in the past and combining that with some of the facial gel creams that I've shared in the last few months. The gelling agent in this formulation is Sepamax Zen, which I've got more information on and sourcing information in the blog post linked in the description box below. And I chose Sepamax Zen over something like Aristaflex AVC because it has quite good electrolyte tolerance. You might not know that many of the liquid surfactants we use contain salt, and so for a thickener that is not electrolyte tolerant, like Aristaflex AVC, the addition of a surfactant can turn it into very low viscosity kind of snot. It's not appealing. So I did some experiments with Sepamax Zen to figure out sort of how much surfactant I could include and what worked well. I settled on 3% Cocamidopropyl Betaine. This is an amphoteric surfactant that's really gentle and just really makes for a gorgeous, very easy on the skin cleansing experience. The creamy appearance of this cleanser comes from the inclusion of some fractionated coconut oil, though you could use a different type of oil. Really just something relatively lightweight and inexpensive is a great choice. This cleanser certainly isn't hard to make, but you will need to leave it to sit for a while to let the Sepamax hydrate before you can kind of whisk everything together and then pop it in a container of your choice. If you're looking for more information on this formulation, please make sure you're reading that blog post linked in the description box below. Come on, let's get started. We'll begin by pre-dispersing our gelling agent, Sepamax Zen, in the vegetable glycerin for the formulation. So we need 5 grams vegetable glycerin and 1 gram Sepamax Zen. And whisk to combine. Up next, we're going to need 2 grams fractionated coconut oil, ½ gram liquid calendula extract, ¼ gram liquid germall plus, and ¼ gram panthenol or vitamin B5. We need 39.5 grams distilled water, and you could swap out some of this distilled water for a hydrosol of choice if you wanted to add a little bit of scent the easy way. Now this mixture needs to hydrate, so I'm going to cover it with a bit of cling film and leave it for a while to soften up so we can blend everything together a little later. All right, so it's been about 3 hours. And you can see that this has gained quite a lot of viscosity compared to kind of where it was before. Definitely still needs a stirring, but it looks like the Sepamax Zen has hydrated pretty well. Once the mixture is uniform, we are ready to add our surfactant, stir that in, and then we are ready to package this up. So for our surfactant, we're going to need 1.5 grams of Cocamidopropyl Betaine. Once the surfactant has been added, you'll want to stir a bit more gently so you don't work up a bunch of lather. And with that all incorporated, we are ready to package this up. For packaging, I'm going to be using this 50 milliliter soft squeeze tube. This was a gift from Humblebee. And in order to fill it, we're going to be using an empty syringe. So I'm going to prop it up in a beaker and just kind of wedge something in there to keep it upright. And then we will fill the syringe. You want to squeeze as much air as possible out of the tube to make room. And then we start the rather awkward process of attempting to fill the tube without making a giant mess. Well, I think that is honestly the best tube filling job I've ever done. I'm quite proud of myself. For a bit of a use demo, I will grab some of the product that's left on this spatula here. So just like this on the palm, it has this really rich, gorgeous feel. Like it feels really luxurious. Get a little bit of water in there. There's almost no visible lather, but it really does feel like a cleanser, which is just gorgeous. It's really wonderfully gentle. And then I will, when I'm washing my face, I would get to this point and I would wipe my skin off with a damp microfiber cloth. And there you go. So we just made a really cool creamy jelly facial cleanser. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and please make sure you're reading the partner blog post linked in the description box below for a lot more information about this. including information on substitutions, scaling, shelf life, where to buy ingredients, and a whole lot more. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.